A special salute tonight at Nationwide Arena. The Columbus Blue Jackets will host the Colorado Avalanche, but before they even take the ice, it's Military Appreciation Night. 10 TV Sports reporter Nicole Sharon is here to tell us why fans will have another reason to wear the red, white, and blue.
Well, Angela, we all remember that special night at the Horseshoe for the first outdoor hockey game at Ohio Stadium. A record-setting crowd and the first flyover at an NHL game. But the pilots in charge, even better story. For many, it was a night of their worlds colliding up in the sky.
As the wings prepared for takeoff, the Blue Jackets were preparing for puck drop. Fans waiting to witness history at the shoe, both on the ground and in the sky.
It's almost that proud parent, that proud papa moment, you know, that our airmen are up there doing this perfectly timed, perfectly executed flyover, you know, completely in time with the national anthem. It was just really awe-inspiring.
Colonel Andy Powers coordinated the 121st Air Refueling Wing flyover at Ohio Stadium, but one former Buckeye was at the controls for the very first time.
I know it sounds corny, but I thought about it when I was at Ohio State because, you know, like most of us, most of the people at Rickenbacker, I've always wanted to be a pilot. So I thought the opportunity to do a flyover would have been really awesome, and getting the opportunity to do it was very, very cool.
Weeks of planning, all for one moment.
You know, you've got that pride and that sense of fulfillment you get from doing our jobs and doing our duty, and you get a chance to display that publicly for our friends and our families and our communities. You know, that just builds and strengthens that connection. Deeply rewarding experience. You know, it's just one of those that it just gets you.
While 21 pilots stole the show at intermission, these pilots stole the show in the sky.
You know, just when we land, just all the people coming up saying, you know, that was really cool. Were you guys doing the flight crew? And like, yeah, we were part of that. And just, you know, taking pictures with people is really cool too. So that kind of, you know, feeds off of the experience.
On a cool meter, this was definitely a 10 out of 10. You know, once we were on the ground and we were in the stadium, it kind of makes you feel like rock stars a little bit, because a lot of people were wanting to, you know, come up and shake your hand, which is, you know, much appreciated. But you truly do feel like a rock star for a little, you know, for a day.
And that feeling only taking off as the Jackets face the Avalanche for Military Appreciation Night.
You know, we're going to have almost 170 airmen from both the 121st Air Refueling Wing and the 180th Air Refueling Wing. They're in Nationwide Arena. I'll get them up on the Jumbotron in the first intermission. It'll be absolutely fantastic to really let the community see these amazing airmen that make everything here happen.
You just heard him, 170 airmen honored tonight at Nationwide. Yeah. And I have to say, they let me inside the refueling wing when I was there.
You weren't piloting it, though.
No.
Okay.
We don't want me piloting it. But it was so cool just to see how it all works. I mean, you've got the area where they refuel it, and it's about this tight in there.
Yes.
I mean, crazy.
I did it probably like a lot longer ago than you, but I mean, the precision and the timing, and you're in that plane thinking, oh my gosh, please hit it.
Right.
Otherwise, what happens?
Well, the guy told me too that if they don't hit it right on and they scratch the other plane, it costs millions of dollars to fix that. So I said, great, I will never be doing that.
Yeah.